Today, we're going to talk about a sensitive topic that affects many men, and that is the habit of staring at women's breasts. It's time to have an honest conversation about this issue, and why it's important to stop objectifying women. This is a topic that needs to be addressed, and I'm glad you're here to join me in this discussion. First, let's talk about why men stare at women's breasts. It's a natural instinct to appreciate the female form, and breasts are a prominent feature that can catch our attention. However, when this appreciation turns into staring, it becomes disrespectful and objectifying. It's important to understand that women are not objects to be admired solely for their physical appearance. They are complex individuals with unique personalities, interests, and goals. So, the first step in being respectful towards women is to see them as whole people, not just body parts. Secondly, staring at women's breasts can make them feel uncomfortable, anxious, and unsafe. It's important to remember that women have a right to feel safe in public spaces, and unwanted attention can make them feel vulnerable. If you want to appreciate a woman's beauty, do so in a respectful and subtle manner. There's a difference between appreciating someone's beauty and objectifying them. Thirdly, staring at women's breasts can create a negative impression of yourself. You might think you're being cool or funny, but in reality, you're coming across as creepy and disrespectful. Women are not objects to be used for your personal amusement, and treating them as such will only harm your reputation and relationships. If you want to be respected by women, you need to act in a respectable manner. Now, let's talk about the impact of this behavior on women. When men stare at women's breasts, it can create a culture of harassment and objectification. Women are often objectified and judged based on their appearance, rather than their abilities or achievements. This can lead to feelings of insecurity, low self-esteem, and self-doubt. It's important to remember that women have the right to feel comfortable and confident in their own skin, without being judged or objectified. Furthermore, this behavior can lead to more serious forms of harassment and assault. When men feel entitled to stare at women's bodies, they may also feel entitled to touch or grab them without consent. This is never okay and can have long-lasting negative effects on the victim's mental and physical health. By stopping the cycle of objectification, we can create a safer and more respectful world for everyone. So, how do we stop staring at women's breasts? It's not an easy process, but it's worth the effort. Here are some tips. Be mindful of your thoughts and actions. If you catch yourself staring, redirect your attention to something else. Focus on the person's face, their outfit, or their conversation. Practice self-control. It's natural to be attracted to someone, but it's important to keep your behavior in check. Remember that staring can make someone feel uncomfortable, and it's not worth making them feel that way. Treat women as individuals. Get to know them for who they are, rather than what they look like. Ask them about their interests, goals, and passions. When you see them as complex individuals, rather than objects, you'll be less likely to objectify them. Speak up when you see others engaging in disrespectful behavior. If you see someone staring or making inappropriate comments, call them out on it. Let them know that their behavior is not okay, and that it's time to change. In conclusion, staring at women's breasts is a harmful and disrespectful behavior.